What up investors, it's your boy Dayo. Welcome to Frunkla Investment, where I talk about Bionano Genomics on a daily basis. From Sunday to Sunday, I try to post at least one video. If you would love to learn more about Bionano Genomics, this channel is for you, okay? Feel free to subscribe to this channel, join other members of Bionano Genomics, those that are also invested in this company, and come here on a daily basis to learn more about their investment in this company. Whatever I show you in this video is just for educational purpose only. The financial market is a very dangerous place and you can lose a lot of money. Always do your own due diligence. Don't sue me, bro. Let's get to it. This is not financial advice, guys. I want to share with you guys something that I believe is going to be very useful, to you guys. So now, if you are wondering which sector of the market is performing extremely well during high inflation, I am about to show you guys what perhaps you guys should, focus on, okay? And I shared a tweet on the 13th of March, just a few days ago. I shared this tweet and it got like 11 likes because most people don't really pay attention to it. It's more or less a book that I bought back in 2010, and in this book they spoke about investment pitfall, where you should put your money and where you shouldn't put your money during high inflation. I'm going to put a the title of this book. I'm going to make a separate post and share it with all the channel members. So if you want to see the title of the book, you can become a member of the channel, or if you are already a member of the channel, just I'm going to make that post after I post this video. I'm going to leave the title of the book and you can see how to invest or trade during high inflation, because right now you guys can see that oil price is back above $100 today, and the Fed are going to keep hiking the interest rates. They came out yesterday and hiked it by 25 basis points, 0.25%, and they are going to keep doing it at least 6 more times in 2022. Their target is to have it closer to 2%, so it's going to be around I believe 1.88% or something like that in 2022. Then in next year they will keep hiking it. So I'm going to leave a title to this book. I'm going to write it for all you channel members. So let's talk about the sector that I believe is going to outperform during this high inflation. And of course, I may be wrong, okay? It's always good to to be aware of what is going on. So I'm going to share with you guys like 6 stocks that I believe you guys should at least be paying attention to. And if you have other stocks, okay, that has to do with other small cap stocks, okay, you can leave it in the comments below, and I'm going to check it out for you guys and let you know if at least they fall under this category. Now, the writer of this book, on this page, this is page 168. The writer wrote investment pitfall number 4, small cap stocks, okay, and how small stocks fared in the 1970s, okay, because during 1970s to 1980 inflation was very high, and that was when stock markets literally crashed, okay, and so right now inflation is very high as well. If you guys remember correctly, last week when the CPI data came in, it was around 7.9%, and I believe it's still going to go next month. There's going to be CPI reading once again. I believe it's going to be above 8%, and the target is going to be around 10%. So this is just the beginning. Now, if you take a look at this page, the writer says small cap stocks, okay, average annual nominal return 11.6%, average annual real return 4.2%. Of course, if you discount, if you remove inflation, I believe total real return, okay, 50.9%, and change in real, if you invest $10,000 at the beginning, you're gonna end up with $15,000, which of course is higher than if you invest in large cap stocks, okay. Large cap stocks, according to this author, they didn't really perform very well. Let me see what large cap stocks did. They didn't really perform very well. So large cap stocks, total real return was minus 14%, and the change in real was if you invest 10,000, you're gonna end up with $8,600. Of course, the average annual nominal return was 5.9%, but average annual real return was minus 1.5%. So small cap stocks is something that I believe you guys should pay attention to. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys an example of how some small cap stocks, have performed in the past 3 days after the Fed. Yesterday the Fed came out and they announced the interest rate hike, and finally it's more or less a sell the rumor, buy the news, and we saw investors pumping money into the market once again, and I believe there is a possibility that pumping is going to continue. All right, guys, so I'm going to start with Bionano Genomics. Okay, Bionano Genomics is a small cap stock because we are still below 1 billion US dollars in market cap. As you guys can see, today BNGO went up 10.31%. okay, and in the past 5 days, as you guys can see, from Monday it used to, the bottom was around 1.62 US dollars. Right now BNGO is trading at 2.14 US dollars. That is where we closed today. Now another one is Okugen. Okay, I'm not invested in all these companies, but I just want to show you guys what is going on. Take a look at Okugen. It is up 14.63% today alone. If you go to 5 days, Okugen used to trade around 2.32 US dollars. Right now it is 3.29 US dollars. Okay, now the market cap of Okugen is also below 1 billion US dollars. Okay, now another one is Nano Dimension. Let's take a look at Nano Dimension. Okay, Nano Dimension market cap is 933 million US dollars, up about 5.2% today. But if you go to 5 days average, you can see that it used to be around 3 US dollars. Right now it is trading at 3.64 US dollars. I think you should pay attention to Nano Dimension as well, because it follows it is following Bionano Genomics. Now Ascens, let me see if I can remember the name of this company, Ascensos Surgical. So Ascensos Surgical is another one that I think you should, you might want to pay attention to. Okay, the market cap is 155 million US dollars right now, and if you go to 5 days, you can see that this thing used to be around 53 cents. Right now, it's closed at 63 cents. That is another one. And Jevo is another one that retail investors piled in back in 2020. Jevo went up today 17.37%. okay, and if you take a look at the 5 days, Jevo used to be at 3 point oh, I opened the chart. That was not what I wanted to do. So if you take a look at the 5 days, you can see that Jevo used to be at 3.44 US dollars on Tuesday. Okay, if you go back a little bit, let's take a look at Monday. On Monday the low, okay, Monday around 3.5 US dollars. Right now it is 4.46 US dollars. So the idea is that you guys should at least pay attention to all these small cap stocks. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you take a look at what the writer said, I'm going to quote him. Okay, he says, I quote, "It may surprise you that we are putting small cap stocks in the pitfall category. Long-term studies have shown that small caps on average produce higher returns than large caps. This was certainly true in the high inflation period of the 1970s, when small cap stocks trounced the S&P 500 with a total real return of 50.9%. Okay, that is, of course, small cap beat S&P 500. 50.9% is massive, guys. I mean, without leverage. Okay, 50, if you now use leverage, I mean, that is going to be massive gain. Okay, now the reason is, the person continues, it says, the advantage on small caps have traditionally had over large caps is that they can grow their earnings at a faster rate, which of course is true. Okay, let's say the company reports about 100,000 US dollars in previous quarter, and then this quarter they grow it to about 120,000 US dollars. That is going to be a massive return. But meanwhile, it's not easy for large cap to report 100 billion US dollars, for example, and then in the following quarter report 120 billion US dollars. Okay, that is massive number. 20 billion is a massive number. Okay, so that is more or less what the writer meant, the author of the book meant by that. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Do you think small cap is going to outperform large caps? And which small caps are you guys presently invested in? Let me know also in the comment section. I'm going to leave the title of this book in the members page, and if you guys want to buy it, for example, there are tons of information about inflation. This book is about 200 and something pages. I just finished reading it. I read it over the weekend, and these are the kind of things that I have to do so that I can come here on a daily basis and share good information with you guys. So see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.